Greetings, adventurers! Minty here, and we're taking on the lands of Sanctuary and Diablo 2 Resurrected in a curious way. I woke up today and just decided I wanted to beat Diablo 2 using only curses. No spells, no stabbing, just good old passive-aggressive necromancy. Turns out, it's totally possible to insult demons to death, and the insults come in all shapes and skeletal sizes. Welcome to the world's most spiteful playthrough. In short, to summarize the challenge, I'm playing a Necromancer who doesn't lift a finger to deal damage. That's my minion's job. I'm just here to whisper mean things at demons until they drop dead like a good overlord. That means I won't be helping out with any bone spears, poison novas, and one whacking of any kind. Just curses, skeletons, and a whole lot of emotional damage. The build will consist of primarily summon skeletons, summon golem, amplify damage, and decrepify, which will take over from amplify damage later on. Just a note, I wanted to mix in dim vision and various other curses for the cool factor, but like a noob, I did not realize curses don't stack, meaning I wasted some skill points and lost some cool points in my head as the image fractured of what I thought it would look like. Nonetheless, onward and upward! I have overlord duties that await me. I have a tiny dilemma. I can't do damage personally, yet I need a corpse. Therein lies the dilemma. I need something to die in order for me to summon my first minion to start killing things for me. But pondering the dilemma, I came up with a brilliantly devious plan that would create corpses without lifting a finger myself. The strategy is simple, yet delectable. Gather some moving corpses together, aka enemies, have them follow me to a certain location, and have them fall over in awe of my greatness, also known as a poison shrine. And just like that, I have an ocean of corpses to choose from. Not sure if it was my great genius or just getting too old, but I, for whatever reason, ran around before remembering what I was doing. What was it? Ah, yes, of course. Summon my minion! I decided to test out my skeletons in a nearby cave, half expecting them to be as durable as wet toilet paper. But they surprised me, which gave me hope in this journey to dethroning the ultimate evil and taking my rightful place as the supreme overlord of Sanctuary. We pick up a little mud fellow that I named Rocky, and I decided to put my minions to the test against a real foe before I took on the lord of this region and Doriel. And boy did I discover something. They are dumb. When there is a mass wall of enemies, I need to carefully coax them into attacking the actual target, as there is no way for me to tell them exactly what to attack. And that did make things interesting. I managed to corner her in the fence, let my minions wail on her until she eventually fell. I got to test out my minions, and we're quite happy with the outcome. Bloodraven died, I returned to town, was given a mercenary for whatever reason, as I apparently did a good thing, and in doing so was asked to rescue an old man. I reluctantly accepted, as I believe he identifies things for free for me, which could be quite handy. Rescued the old man, and it was time to take down the lord of the area and Doriel once and for all. With enough corpses filling the chamber, I took on Doriel with the confidence that only an overlord could have. Whilst my minions lay waste to Doriel, let me take a moment to ask you guys what you think of the video so far, and what kind of challenges or games would you like to see me take on in the future with Guerrilla Fury. While you enjoy the rest of this video, just take a moment and think about it. Comment down below, and I'll see what I can do to make it reality. At this point, I was sweating bullets and running out of corpses and curse words. She finally caved when I started telling her a your mom joke, and she couldn't take it anymore and died of cringe. and Dariel put underground, I packed my things in the rogue encampment and made my way to the desert where my next stepping stone was awaiting me. Upon arrival in Act 2, we greeted our friendly Jiren and made our way to Rudiment. It's here where this run made me realize something. Rudiment has a lot of bodies between him and me. And to get my minions to do the right thing, well, that took some convincing. Guiding brainless skeletons to a fellow skeleton boss man thing, I guess, it's just not in their capacity. So I had to drag him by the nozzle, got them to Rudiment, and we killed him off. Honestly, the rest of Act 2 wasn't too exciting. We got the staff together, killed the Arcan Sorcerer bro, and I was, at this point, honestly feeling quite comfortable, quite confident for Duriel. And so far, nothing's really stood in my way. And then I took on the Ice Maggot. And things could have gone better, I guess. Let me just show you what happened. This Frost Nova Maggot really put fear in me and my skellies. You can just watch the pain for yourself. I decided not to cut a single thing so you can see how many times I went to the town, how many times I got destroyed, how many times my skellies popped. It was an interesting experience. While you watch my Duriel suffering unfold, I thought I'd entertain you with a little Duriel joke. Why did Duriel get kicked out of Demon Talent Show? Because he really froze under the pressure. Just because of that embarrassment, just to hit the like and subscribe button. I have many more locked and loaded for future episodes. Now let's get back to Duriel's end. I mean, Minty's suffering. During this whole fight, I cannot explain to you how many times I had a skeleton farm. But eventually, we finally defeated Duriel, getting our way into Act 3. The only thing I can say about Act 3 is if you love the outdoors, it's for you. But there's a catch. There are giant spiders and a lot of locals that are trying to get rid of you. So if that sounds like an exciting adventure to you, remember to book now on sanctuary.com. Don't miss it, seats are limited. Act 3, nothing too exciting happened. If I were to summarize my experience in this act, it would be jungle, more jungle. Ooh, look over there. More jungle. Until we got to the heart of the problem. Mephisto. Thinking back, I thought Mephisto would be a bit of a handful between lightning, poison, douchebaggery. But all in all, compared to his brother Duriel, he was a piece of cake. I mean, seriously, he folded faster than a lawn chair on a rainy day. And we headed our way out to Act 4, where the Lord of Terror awaited us. So Act 4 is generally a short act. It consists of 3 parts. 1, rout out a betrayer and kill him, labeled Izul. 2, destroy Mephisto's soulstone. And 3, take on the terror of evil himself, Diablo. For part 1, taking on Izul, found him relatively quickly, and for whatever reason, my skellies did a thing. Hey! They surrounded him, kept him busy, and killed him with very little effort. It was quite a spectacle to see. I quite enjoyed it. They made me so proud. With Izul dead, I decided to run on over, destroy the soulstone, and then go and knock on Big Daddy himself's door and say hello.
Not even death can save you.
Brimming with confidence, I had a very glaring issue. I found out my skeletons were popping faster than my knees when squatting like a barbarian. And then this awkward moment happened.
No, 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 no.
And so with this awkward moment, my only decision was to wait for Diablo to kill me, so I can respawn, TP in, and continue the fight. Diablo proved to be far tougher than I thought it would be, honestly. With skeletons popping like little fruit flies, Mercenary trying to hold his own but failing, Golem I just kept respawning hoping he takes the brunt of it. But eventually it went down and it opened us into Act 5. Here we are, Act 5, the glorious snowy peaks and deadly demons mountain. I don't know if I was just being dumb or what, but for some reason, I'm pretty sure the blacksmith was supposed to give me a quest because of this place being under siege, but it never happened. So I just sort of wandered my way to the mini boss that I'm supposed to kill for the quest, and it gave it to me then. But yeah, that was weird. I was wondering if this was going to softlock my run. Fortunately it didn't. Crisis averted. We may continue. We went on to save our barbarian besties, defrosted Anya, and then went over and killed a rival Necromancer, as we are the only one that is allowed to stand in the presence of Anya. I mean, just look at that weakling. Yes, my minions. Flail him alive. With my dominance asserted, it was time for me to test my mettle in some weird barbarian ritual, so that I could go try and defeat the ultimate evil. I'm not sure why I need to do this, but let's just say it went rather well, to be honest. I just sort of stood there and watched as 3 ancient warriors got defeated by, I guess, ancient warriors. With the ancient warriors defeated with my ancient skeletons, it was time for the ultimate evil. Ball's minions. Dun dun dun. To be honest, I really thought the minions would absolutely destroy my little brittle bones, but apparently I sufficiently beefed them up to be quite the fighting force. So the minions were nothing more than boxing bags for my little bros before I could take on the boss man himself and hopefully finish this run in one piece. To be honest, I was a little concerned because Ball has lightning that does a lot of damage, ice cones, and not the edible kind, a duplicate of himself, some weird attacks and tentacles. I really thought my AI would just attack every tentacle in sight. But all in all, I was surprised by the end result, if I'm being honest. Have a look. And with that, that was the end of Ball, the big juicy meaty punching bag of all evil. And with that, that ends this run in a successful manner. So, can I beat Diablo 2 Resurrected by yelling at demons for hours on end until their ears bleed and they die of unnatural causes? Yes. Was it fun? Absolutely. Was it what you were expecting? Probably not. But here we are anyway. I really hope you enjoyed the run as much as I did doing it. And let me know in the comments what other games you would like to see me run and what other challenges you would like to see me attempt. And I shall try and get them done and make you laugh along the way with me. See you guys in the next one.